As the political drama in Rivers State continues, the president recently declared state of emergency following the political crisis and the unrest and vandalization of oil facilities and pipeline in the state. An administrator was appointed to take over the affair of the state, and yesterday that administrator was sworn in by the president. So many people are questioning the role of the Constitution and the National House of Assembly and the Senate in all of these issues. Because the Constitution in section 305 that they are quoting, that gave the president the power to declare state of emergency in a state, only allowed for 10 days before the National House of Assembly or Senate take a stand to question the activities of the president, to know if the reason given to declare state of emergency is worth it, or if the state of emergency has to be called off. So this is day 2, and we have 8 more days to go in line with the Constitution. And for the president to have a majority, he needs 2/3 of the Senate and National House of Assembly. 2/3 in the Senate has to be like 70 members, because we have 109 members. And the problem I'm seeing there is that APC has 54 members thereabouts in the Senate. And for them to have majority, they need 20 more. So where is that 20 members going to come from if they need a yes? And if they have to vote no, where are the other parties going to get the majority from to get a no against the bill, or the vote if the bill is read in the floor of the Senate? So I think this issue is going to be a very long one, a lengthy one, which will drag on for 6 months. I think the president is just right. He's seen it already that this issue is going to linger in the Senate and the National Assembly for 6 months. So there, before they will come to a conclusion, because I know if that bill is read today in the floor of the Senate and the National House of Assembly, they will not get a no, they will not get a yes. Because for the Senate, I'm very sure that they will not get that 20 people needed, that 20-something people needed to get a yes. And if opposition is saying no, what the president did is wrong, they will not get the 50 or 40-something people they also need to get a yes in the floor of the Senate. So this issue is already controversial. So my thought is that our Constitution needs to be reviewed, because the power of the House of Assembly and the Senate and that of the president need to be spelled out properly. Because anytime issue comes up with the Constitution, you hear different interpretation. This one will say, oh, it has to be interpreted like this. Because during the election, you hear when you said, oh, if you do not have 2/3 of the majority of the vote in all the state cast, you cannot be elected. But it was interpreted differently, and the president was sworn in. So we're also seeing a similar case now, where people are saying, oh, the president has the power to invoke section 305. Others said, no, he does not have it. Does not need to suspend the governor and the National House of Assembly, the State House of Assembly. He would have just invoked the state of emergency and let the governor and the state house run the affairs of the state, and all different opinions. While some in the opinion was like, oh, the governor and the house are not in good terms, so they are not running the affair, they are in chaos. So an administrator is actually needed to run the affair of the state, which the president has appointed. But that appointment cannot last more than 10 days. The Senate and the National Assembly need to ratify that appointment and make it legal and valid for the period that we agree on. So will they get 2/3 majority needed in the Senate and in the House of Assembly? This is my thought. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.